Good morning, fellow traders. Bubbled here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Tuesday, August the 11th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's check and see where we left off the market yesterday. So SPX, green month so far. Weekly chart trying to push its way up over last week's high. Daily chart, a little bit of a hammer, right? And if we go to the S&P futures here this morning, let's say we have the SPY here this morning first. So we can see the SPY here this morning. Again, yesterday was a low volume day on the SPY, but it really doesn't matter. It's still grinding its way up, right, as the trend continues. It's drifting up there. But we're up in the after hours session pre-market. So in fact, a little bit of a bull flag right here. If we go to the S&P futures, we can see we cleared a major signal zone last night. It's essentially coming back and retesting those levels right here. But we're just going to kind of keep it as is right now. The next major signal zone is right here. Then that was right at all-time highs, right? And of course, we got the all-time highs right here. So let's see if they can hold this upward trend line, and maybe, who knows, we'll get some volume today to see if it can work its way up. So why are we up? Well, it's hard to say, right? I mean, some are saying stimulus news. Some are saying it's because of the Russia vaccine, which they're starting to, corona vaccine, which I think they're going to start to distribute. So we'll see how legit that is. But either way, it doesn't seem to be like really going crazy on it. But because of that, keep an eye on some of the U.S. names of vaccine producers. They may be cowering a little bit over the potential of that other one. But in the meantime, the MES here, kind of channeling up here this morning. So let's see that holds in a potential bull flag here as well. So we'll keep an eye on that too. Let's take a look at the Qs this morning. So again, the big thing has been the divergences between the Nasdaq and the S&P. And yesterday it was the Nasdaq, S&P, and the Dow, with the Dow being the strong one. So definitely keep an eye on the Dow there. A little bit of a rising wedge here going into this morning, but still generally holding trend to the upside as it's recovered a bit here. I'd like to see it get over yesterday's highs and really start to move, because if tech can start moving with the banks and the financials and the small caps, right, then it could get pretty bullish here, especially if we get some volume coming in, right? Apple, of course, is one we always have to keep an eye on right here, listed on all three exchanges, so it can influence any one of them, right? So this morning here, it looks like it's gapping up a bit over yesterday's choppy range. It was an inside day the prior day, right? It started the inside day high and tested the inside day low, so we love those setups. We got a nice buy the dip yesterday, too, across the market, and then it just kind of chopped into the close. So let's see if we can get over these areas right here today and see if Apple's ready to make a move. Tesla, gapping up here. So again, apparently they're making more stuff like home solar systems and things like that. So kind of keep an eye on there. But we'll take a look at NIO in a minute. But one of the things we haven't seen in a bit is oil kind of playing along. So oil's getting a little bit bullish right here. So if the market's really getting strong, the economy's going to recover, right? Keep an eye on some of the oil names. Now the reason that this down move right here is Oxy had earnings yesterday, but some of the other names, oil itself, are looking pretty good here this morning. So keep an eye on that. If we can get over that 1650 level, it could get really interesting on Oxy. Let's take a look at FedEx. So FedEx, again, not really doing much pre-market activity, but you can tell the daily chart has just been so strong recently. So let's see if it's got one more day left in it before they start to consolidate or even try to reverse it. So we'll see how that goes going into the rest of today. The banks have been really strong too, right? Rallying with the market as well. So it's JP Morgan gapping up. I'm really interested to see if we can get over Friday or yesterday's high, right? To kind of get out of this triangle range with some momentum would be very interesting. NIO. I mean, who knows if Chinese companies? Who knows if they're how good their numbers are? But apparently they beat on earnings, so and have had a positive move. So let's see if we can get over this kind of 15. The pre-market highs, basically, the 1565-ish area, to see if we can kind of start to get going there. If not, right, we might see a reversal on it, right? Because it's really the main level right here is getting over 1650, right? So we're at 1550 right now, so we may see a reversal on it today anyway. So something to keep an eye on there. And then finally, Microsoft, guys, the software sector got hit along with tech yesterday. So basically, as we're actually out of the trend box right here because of the recent highs, so let's get that going. Right, so as goes Microsoft, so goes software, right? It's one of the highest weighted ones in the software sector. So it's gapping up this morning. Let's even get some strength to try to get out of these areas and possibly bring up those big high beta software names that everybody likes to trade. So good stuff, guys. I hope everybody has a great trading day today. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.